YouTubers, here we go again. We have another special Amazon unboxing video. Hopefully everyone had a good day. Everybody is safe. And you guys can take advantage of the Prime Big Deal Day is going on now. Link down below. Click on that. See what other goodies they have to offer besides this item. But if you like this item you see today, add it to your cart now and check out so they can ship it to you fast. Thank you guys for sending me this unit for review. Ooh. This is coming from my friends over at ATOTO. CarWave Wireless Car Smartbox. Oh, here we go again. I was not expecting this today. Oh. Of course, we got the USB right there. And here we go, ATOTO. Stay tuned for the setup at the end. Whoa. Super lightweight, easy to install, easy to hide in your car. They got this good shrink wrap. That is for sure. I think it's for any Carplay Smartbox. Dang, they got this shrink wrap good. Let me snip a little bit. Oh. Dang, there we go. We got it. Watch, I was probably supposed to keep that on, but I don't think so. Here's where all the action begins. Really nice and small size, compact. Super thin. Here we go. And of course you get the USBs. USB ports. More cords. And more cords. And of course it comes with the EAT Club Triple Play Data SIM card. Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T. 5G NSA. Make the IoT easier, customized for device. 10 years, so they're doing their thing. Cell phones, drones, cameras. Scan the QR code, enter the SIM card, keep the number, choose your plan you like. Well, I'm not sure about that. I'll keep that aside. I don't think I need it. Okay, next up will be the hooking up, and I'll be at the end. So like I said, link's gonna be down below. You guys can check them out. Alright, be safe, and see you in the next part right now.
I connected the USB cable. I put a small Velcro to be able to fix it, and the installation will be very, very long. Be careful, I just put it like this against the Velcro. And I plug it in, and there you go, it's finished. We will wait for it to start. So there, it's lit up in blue and should appear here once started. There you go. Do you want to start Apple CarPlay? Yes, the device turned off, it turned back on. There you go, Android. So it's restarting for screen calibration. That's normal, right? It's the first time. It's an adaptation to the car system. So there, I think the device is restarting since it's turned off. It turned back on. There you go. Android is restarting and it's ready. So now we're going to connect the phone for Android Auto. So we start the SpeedPlay app here, which tells us to connect from the phone. So on the phone, I go to the Bluetooth settings and I look for the CB6. It's here at the bottom. I tell it to connect me. The device is connected. Here, I confirm to open the Wi-Fi access point, which will allow us to have an internet connection. That's just the first time. And it starts and we're connected to Android Auto. We can change the view here at the bottom. We can choose the apps we want. Junior here, my radio at the same time, or my GPS if I want, but while listening to the radio with the controls always at the bottom. That's for Android Auto. If I want to exit Android Auto and return to the main Android menu of the CB6 device, I press here and on the car. And there, I'm in the normal menu. In the normal menu, it's like a common tablet with all the pre-installed apps. There's Netflix, it has YouTube, VLC, TikTok. We can set the device letter. So here, I can choose the day mode, night mode. Let's see what that does. Here it's in blue, it's in day mode. If I switch to night mode, day-night, we see that it dims. I start it, I put on my seatbelt. I am ready to go. We see that the device is starting. It is ready, only I have no internet connection. Now, I will start the connection for Android Auto. On my car, the main color is red. We can also see here on the edge here. So what I can do is change it to red. There, it's red. If I want to switch it to green, blue, purple, red, by pressing the middle, here, we have different modes. You can even turn it off by pressing the middle. In terms of the device's specifications, we are in the menu. We see that we have 8 GB of RAM, an internal memory of 128 GB, and we are in Android 13 with a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. And there you go, I am ready to go. The engine idle has barely dropped. So it is absolutely not a problem. I have time to let my car warm up for 30 seconds and I'm ready to go. I always only talk about Android Auto, but it's also compatible with Apple CarPlay, so with an iPhone. We're now going to see another function of this device, it's DriveChat. DriveChat is like a voice assistant, but it's more than a voice assistant since it's connected to ChatGPT, artificial intelligence. So for simple commands, it's quite fast. However, as soon as we call on artificial intelligence, it can take a little longer. If we go to the ChatGPT website, it's also quite long sometimes since it will use artificial intelligence. It needs a certain amount of time to create the responses. So don't take this as a push from Google, for example. To trigger it once configured, all you have to do is press the button on the steering wheel control for the Clio, for example. So I'm going to press the button. We see that it's listening immediately. Start the Spotify application. What will the weather be like tomorrow? Tomorrow, the weather will be older. Temperatures will vary between 6.1 and 8.7. We can also ask it more complicated things. What is the difference between a waltz and a tango?
The waltz and the tango are two very different ballroom dances, both in their origin, their rhythm, and their style with elegant movements. If we want to stop it, we click next to it. What's happening in Ukraine right now?
Currently, Ukraine is facing a major armed conflict due to the Russian invasion that began in February 2022. It is possible to connect up to 2 phones at the same time, so that's practical. For example, for a family, at least the couple is connected to the device. Something very practical is the ability to add an application to auto start. If we go to other settings, here we have the startup application and we can choose the application we want. I put my music application, which is AIMP. It's a very good application, I recommend it. It is configurable in every way. It allows you to have a music library here on the side so you don't have to search while driving. We have the album art here and the colors are configurable. A MP, it's called.